Namaste. Welcome to our weekly session. How to experience and attain eternal happiness. The happiness which lasts forever and peace. And why I said eternal happiness? Because we are happy sometime and sometime we are unhappy. If something goes good in our favor, we feel very happy. And if something does not happen to our desires, we become very unhappy. So I have chosen this subject, how to attain eternal happiness and peace through the teachings of Bhagavad Gita. Because Arjuna was transformed from confusion, from Vishad to Prasad. He was very disheartened, and Lord Krishna took him step by step. Remove all of his doubts. And where Arjuna felt very happy to perform his day-to-day responsibilities. I'm Satyakalra. Welcome to our weekly session of attaining eternal happiness, peace, anandam. Know yourself who you are through the teachings of Bhagavad Gita. And today's our session is what affects us, our day-to-day activities. And one of the question actually came to me that what can I do? I try to be very happy, but my surroundings, my company affects me so much that my happiness goes out of the window and I'm affected. So in order for us to be happy, first of all, we have to be aware of it. Why are we unhappy? What makes us unhappy? So please take a book, as I always say, here is the book. There is nothing inside the book. But you can start making your list. What makes you unhappy? What bothers you? And just take your morning to evening. Just observe yourself and see what are the elements are making me unhappy. Once you make the list of it, you become awareness. And this list will keep going on. Every day there will be new issues. That's okay. Just keep making the list. And then send me the questions. I will be addressing your questions during these sessions. As today, the session is what should I do with my surrounding companies? I'm addressing mainly that. As Arjuna became aware that he could not perform his responsibilities anymore, he turned toward his friend, Lord Krishna, and asked him, and actually accepted it, that I cannot perform my responsibilities, my duty anymore. I cannot get engaged in this war because all the people I'm going to engage in this war, fight, are my relatives, my gurus, my family members, my near and dear ones. How could I do my duty? How could I take my bow and arrow on toward them and kill them? And that's where he got confused about his responsibilities. But the good news was that he had a good company in his life. Lord Krishna was his charioteer. He trusted him. So Lord Krishna guided him through whole Bhagavad Gita, taught him. But the key here is he had that good company in his life. Who do we have? We get confused in our life. We get depressed, have many questions. Should I do this? Should I not do this? How to overcome with this particular situation? Then what do? We talk to our friends sometime. Sometimes we don't want to talk to anybody, and then many people go into take the alcohol and drugs, and it causes them even more problems, more depression. Because we all know that effect of alcohol and drugs does not last forever. It's a temporary, but when it leaves you with more harm to your body, your emotions. That's why it is very, very important to have a good counselor. Lord Krishna was Arjuna's counselor. But living in USA, many people go to counselors. But that's an expensive proposition too. How can we have our own company? And that's where Gita comes in the picture. Gita is such a nice guru, such a nice company. Anytime you open any verse, as Gandhiji said, you open the book and the answer is right there. It's just like Lord Krishna is speaking to you right there. This is my own experiences. Anytime I am confused, I just have my favorite verse, which Arjuna asked, very first verse to Lord Krishna. He says, Karpanya dosho pahit svabhava, paschami tvam dharma samurcheta, yachasai syani nishchitam bruhi tanme, shishyaste aham shadi mam tvam prapanyam. There are 4 things we are asking in this verse. We could ask Lord Krishna. First, we accept that yes, I cannot make the decision because I'm so stressed out. My mind is not performing properly, not giving me proper answers. I'm not connected within myself. I'm confused. So tell me exactly what is good for me. And shishyaste aham. If you want to pray to God, just shishyaste. I am your disciple. I am at your mercy. Please help me to guide. What should I do? And believe it or not, that company will come to you. So Gita is our company. Lord Krishna is our company. That's why my Guruji, Swami Hariharji Maharaj said, if you cannot read the whole Bhagavad Gita, don't worry about it. Don't read too many verses. Don't get confused. Even if you read only 1 verse or 3 verses per day, that is good enough for you. But if we read Bhagavad Gita, just even a 1 verse, even a 1 word, just Gita, 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 Gita. And when you start saying Gita, 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 tyag, 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 tyag automatically comes. Means do your best and let go. So Gita teaches us how to let go in our life. But today's subject is, how can I select my company in my life? Where a person like Lord Krishna is always with me. So number 1, read good books. Bhagavad Gita is the best book you could ever read. Actually, it's not a book. I can share this. Most of my teachings are coming from my question and God's answers. This book is a bestseller on Amazon, and it has been being used in many universities under the course of ethics like UC Berkeley, etc. And it answers the questions. And what does a good company, good counselor, good guru does? Answers your questions. But along with that, there are many other things which are our company. Not just the people, but the books we read, the TV programs we watch. It has a lot of influence on us. So we have to decide whether I want to watch the TV program all the time which talks about coronavirus, or for a while it was talking about Trump. What can I do? I could do whatever I could do, but I should not waste my energy just spending and listening to the news or talking to the friends about these subjects. Because they have a long effect on our mind, on our heart. It takes us to depression. Actually, for a while it was getting into depression. I felt like I am Arjuna living in the world of coronavirus and the era of Trump and everything. I hear nothing but politics and the diseases. But at the same time, Bhagavad Gita. So the programs we watch, the food we eat, that's our company. Whatever goes inside our body, our mind is our company. It affects our mind. So whatever we eat, whether we eat the good food, which is the call, or the bad food. I call it sad food. I call non-veg as a sad food because it comes from by hurting someone else or some other, like whether it's a chicken or it's a fish or whatever. But when they're killed, they get hurt. They become sad. So it is, to me, it is a sad food. So do we eat sad food or do we eat happy food? Vegetables, fruits, lentils, which Indians are great on this one, and I love vegetarian food. And there are so many good recipes. You can make food as tasty as possible. And also, it has so much protein. People argue that if I don't eat meat, how can I get the proteins? How can you get the protein from that much hurt? Basically, we are eating the depression and hurt, not the proteins. The protein comes from lentils and many good food, which we can have it. And at the same time, the people who we mingle. In Hindi, we say, Jaisi Sangat, Vaisi Rangat. If we are with the people who are talking about the stock market, then we start getting into that. If people are talking about gossips, we get into that. But if we talk about Bhagavad Gita, then we learn so much about it. Our life totally starts transforming one step by step. That's why the very first question I have in my book, it says, is it possible to live in a happy and peaceful life? And the answer is yes, because Bhagavad Gita is the boat that takes you from the shore of miseries to the shore of Anandam with the beautiful views. It's not that you have to finish the whole Bhagavad Gita and you will understand. When you start reading it, it starts unfolding within you because the knowledge is within you. You are Satyakalra. Lord Krishna is within you, within us. And he started speaking to us in many different ways. So the company what we have, we must have a good company of people. And who are those good company of people? The people who uplift us. In other words, when we are depressed, they kind of give us a good guidance rather than making the life more difficult for us. Guide us, nurture us, inspire us, strive to make us the individual decisions, and willing to portray the goodness with us. They guide us how to let go, how to have a patience like Lord Krishna does, how to forgive yourself and others, how to be aware of situations, how to make decisions. That's what the counselors do. That's what Bhagavad Gita does. And sometimes we ask our friends and they do their best, but at the same time, they don't have all the knowledge or they cannot understand what you're going through it. But prayers like Shishyasteham Shadi Mam Tvam Prapannam, please guide me. I don't know, I am confused. Lord Krishna will answer it. And how does the company affect? There is a beautiful quote from Vivekananda ji. And he says, and I'm going to read it to you. He explains, a raindrop from the sky, if it drops on the clean hands, then one can drink it because it is pure enough. But if it drops in the gutter, its value drops. If it falls on the hard surface, it will evaporate. If it falls on the oyster, it will make the pulse. The drop is the same, but its existence and worth depends on whom it is associated with. So the water of the drop is associated with the gutter or with the pulse. And we are the drop. We should not throw ourselves in a company where it can destroy, it can change our mood, it can destroy us. We should be very careful what we do, who we talk to. So the question always comes, how can I choose the company in the family? Because there are certain members in the family. They always disturbs me. They always bring me into negative attitude, because what I'm speaking about having a people company of positive attitude. But there are family members, very close friends, who are always negative about something. What should I do about it? And I get that question over and over and over. And the answer is so simple. When we start practicing of developing the positive attitude, then those people are our litmus test to see where we are, how much we get affected with their attitude, because our goal is to raise our conscious level, to raise our attitude level. So even the negative people are around us, we should continue to practice. Let go, let go, let go of other people's nagging and focus on ourselves. Like Lord Krishna asked Arjuna to focus on yourself. He never told him even once that you have to fight because of Duryodhana. He says, no, Arjuna, you are Parth, you are Kunti, you are Arjuna. Your responsibility is to protect the society with your performing your duty. So do we need to do our day-to-day responsibilities, fulfill them, and smile with every action. That is the key. If we want to change somebody, smile. How long will they not accept your smile? How long will they frown on your face to you and get mad at you? So have a nice company, but develop your own attitude. So ask a question. Who is my company? Who bothers me? Not only the other people, what are my own thoughts? My own thoughts are my biggest company. What are those negative thoughts which I am carrying in my mind, which bother me? All of a sudden they come out and change my mood without anything else or anybody around me. So write down, what are my own thoughts bother me? What are my past things happened to me bother me? What are the things I have done in my life which bother me and make me feel guilty? At the same time, who are those people? If we have a choice to move on without them, then we should do that. But if not, we should learn and handle them with a smile, tenderness, because they might be hurting inside themselves. And so always check, like Arjuna, be aware of it. Gita is the one which teaches us be aware of the situation. That's what Arjuna became aware of the situation. So the number one lesson from Bhagavad Gita is be aware. So start inspecting your things around you. What kind of company I have? What kind of food I eat? How do I speak? When I speak, that's my company. My speech is my company too. That's how my other friends become close to me or far away from me, because that's my company too. So anything we do, if we hear the good music, that's our company. So we should be aware of our food, our company, people we surround to, the programs, TV programs we watch. All those things are very, very important for us to have a positive attitude. Once we start observing and start eliminating the things, what they do not belong to us, or I say the things which take away your smile. Smile is the key, because happiness is the key. Smile is the key. And smile, if anybody takes away your smile, or any thoughts take away your smile, or any food, or any time you're watching a TV and you think like this program is making me more concerned and worried and changing my mood, it's not for you. So be aware of it and move on. Do not give the remote control of your life to other things. You are in control. That's what Lord Krishna made Arjuna back to the control. This is now you are become warrior again. And Arjuna did become. He took control of it. And then what did he say in the end? Karishye vachanam tau. I will do as you advise. Similarly, we have to develop the attitude of having good company. Because as I said, company is like, it's just like when we go to perfume shop, and whether we want to smell it or not, we will get the smell of perfume. So we might not even realize that what are we absorbing from this company. But knowingly or unknowingly, like a sponge, we start absorbing the attitude of other people. And in a very simple way I can explain is, we absorb the vibration from other people. Have you experienced this? That when you get together with somebody and some person, you want to be with that person. And some other people, you just want to run away from them. With what? They're the same, they're the people, but the vibrations are coming from them, are affecting you. We call it a peer pressure. For kids, we say our teenager kids have a peer pressure, and that's why they behave this way. It's too much peer pressure, and that's why they do it. How about us as an adult? We have many kitty friends. We have many social friends. We have many spiritual friends. What do we want in our life? Want to be happy. Experience who we are. We are the true Satchit Ananda. We want to experience that blissful life, that love and peace and Ananda. Then we should have the company of those kind of people who talk about that. Like Bhagavad Gita, I have a company of people who study Bhagavad Gita, who talk about Bhagavad Gita. And who practice, not only speak and talking, but who practice the teachings of Bhagavad Gita. That's why all of my books, as I said, this book is a totally practical guide. It tells you what to do at the end of each chapter, how to overcome your problems. And this comes in chapter 2, how to select your company, the company of the divine people who teach you, to help you to develop the virtues, the divine qualities. So always have a company of good people. As it says, that be careful who you mingle with. I always ask that question. Who do you mingle with? Is it worth mingling with those people? So always surround yourself with people who empower you to become a better and better person and more happier and peaceful and loving and forgiving, and develop more self-confidence, who remove your doubts. Always be with those kind of people, and who bring a smile on your face. That is the key. And now I would like to sit down and ask all of you to sit down wherever you are if you can. Close your eyes gently, and we will do about 5 to 10 minutes meditation. Sit down comfortably. Close your eyes very gently. Take a deep breath. All the way down to your stomach and hold it for a few seconds. Exhale slowly and gently through your nostrils. Inhale through your nostrils. Hold it. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And now breathe normally. And with every breath, smile in. So make sure you smile with every breath going in, and breathe out, smile as well. So smile in, smile out. Smile in, smile out. And now we will recite the Om 3 times together, silently or loudly. Take a deep breath. And now focus on your nostril, on your breath going in with every smile, and feel the Anandamayi Shakti generated through the Om mantra, enriching every cell of your lungs, going through the heart with the blood stream, through every part of your body. It's calming every organ of your body and healing with the pure healing energy. Continue to smile in with every breath. feel that your entire body is very relaxed? See yourself reading Bhagavad Gita every day in the morning and before going to bed. Just even a one word, one verse, whatever pleases you. Lord Krishna is unfolding the knowledge and wisdom within you. Gita is my guru, and it's awakening the guru within me. Gita is my company, and Lord Krishna is speaking to me through Bhagavad Gita, guiding me. I have a company of good people with positive attitude. I mingle with the friends who uplift me toward the purpose of my life to make me more happy, peaceful, and experience satyakalra. I eat happy meals, happy food, which makes my body happy. I speak pleasant words, which makes other people happy. I read good books. I watch good programs. I hear good music, which uplifts me. I am a good company to others. People enjoy my company. I encourage them, uplift them, help them. Guide them wherever I can. If I do not have the answer, I do not tell them anything. I do not guide them without my knowledge, without my wisdom. I maintain the confidentiality of other people's situations. If they share with me, I do not participate in gossips. I help ever and not to hurt anybody. As Satya Sai Baba says, help ever, hurt never. I am aware of my company around me, around my food. I am peaceful. I am happy. My company brings peace and happiness to me. My thoughts bring happiness and peace to me. I have happy and peaceful thoughts. I am Satyachit Ananda. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace for my body, peace for my mind, and peace for the universe. May God bless us all and bring peace and happiness in our family, in our neighborhood, in our surroundings, and throughout the world. And now rub your hands, and you can put it on your head, you can tap on your body, on your face. And now rub your hands again and put it on your eyes very gently and open your eyes. Thank you. Thank you very much for being a part of this beautiful meditation. And ask the question to yourself again. Who do I mingle with? What are my thoughts? And try to smile. And as I said again, take a book, write down all the things which bother you, which take your smile away from you, whether those are the peoples or your thoughts or your food or programs you watch, whatever it is. Just try to be happy. I will see you again next week. I'm Satyakalra, the founder of pathtoanandam, and your host. And we have these weekly sessions, how to be happy and peaceful. And this session will be posted on YouTube as well, so you can share with your family members, your loved ones, forward the message to them, so at least they can also learn. Even, you might think whole thing is not useful for you, but even if you pick up one or two sentences or 1 or 2 points, if they can help you, that's what the purpose of this teaching is. And thank you very much for everybody who joined, Seema ji, Santosh ji, Neha ji. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your likes, and I will see you next week. God bless you all. Thank you, thank you.